Hello YouTube, and just me today hosting some multi-battles. So yeah, the last one we had was really good and really close. So let's get into this one. So it's just me and Alex versus Zach and Quinn. It should be a pretty good battle. There's no communication between me and my teammate, and I don't think there's any communication between Zach and Quinn. Well, there actually might be, but hopefully it's going to be pretty even and pretty fair, and it should be really cool as well. So let's get into these battles. It's kind of awkward, like live narrating on your own. I feel kind of like lonely and depressive. Hope you guys don't mind. Okay, so Quinn's bought the same kind of team as he did last time. Zach's bought some pretty scary Pokemon. And my teammate has got some pretty powerful Pokemon as well. Okay, so I'm bringing these Pokemon, and they're bringing... I've decided to go for Swiftkill, my Houndoom, my Vileplume, and my Jellicent, I think I picked. I can't see because they're communicating like please wait things all over the Pokemon. I'm kind of hoping that Alex picks that Florges, because the only thing that can kind of one-shot it is going to be Nidoking, and so Florges would be pretty good to pick, as would Dusclops and Galad. If I was him, I'd pick Swallow, Florges, and Galad, because Galad can kill the only thing that Florges is like gonna have to worry about really, and that could work out really well. And Swallow is just OP, so hopefully that's what he's picked. That's what my teammates picked, but I'm not sure if that's what he would have done or not. So kind of worried. Zach's gone some mono as well, but none of us have really gone mono, so... Oh, he picked Rosenraid, Swellow, and Dusclops. So he actually picked, like, two of the Pokemon that I kind of thought he was gonna, so... I don't know. 7 out of 10 for being able to read my partner's mind, maybe? I would have picked that Florges, but he's gone for Rosenraid, which is fine because Rosenraid is an absolute powerhouse, so I can't complain. And let's get into this battle. So he's going to lead out with Rosenraid, and I'm going to lead out with Houndoom, so that's a pretty nice matchup. Though they're going to switch into two Pokemon that are not really good for my Houndoom to play against, and not really good for Rosenraid either, so I'm kind of forced to swap into my Jellicent, because I don't really think I have to worry about much except for maybe a Giga Drain on Heatmore if it's a transfer Heatmore, but I'm not sure if it will be a transfer one or not. Rosenraid is going to stay in, and Giga Drain and Polion at neutral, and Heatmore's going to go for a Heat Wave, which isn't going to do much to me at all, but it's going to really sting on poor Jellyman. I'm going to get a Hydro Pump, which is really not going to do much to me at all, so I don't have to worry about that, and I'm going to get my Lefty's Recovery as well, so that's pretty sweet. I'm going to go for a Scald on Anteater, because that's probably going to predict that and swap out, but I wasn't really paying attention at the other Pokemon he picked, and my teammate has just gone on almost one-hit KO'd thing, and he gets his Berry, which is going to raise his speed, and he's going to go for a Sub, but he can't, and Empoleon's going to Grass Knot me, but I know I can live, because I've lived Grass Knots before, and I'm going to get the Kiss Body off, which is probably going to be quite useful, and I'm able to kind of go for the Scald and just finish off the Anteater there, so that wasn't too bad. Anteater's kind of out the way. The only thing I have to worry about is that Empoleon for my Houndoom, or my Houndoom has to come out. And the poor Rosenraid's been kind of saved now from the nasty Heatmore that was going to eat it. So Rosenraid is looking pretty unhealthy on 26 health. And Nala is obviously going to be Pyro, who's easily going to outspeed and probably finish off that Rosenraid as well. Not really sure what to go for. He might go for a Hyper Voice. I'm just going to go for a Recover, I think, because I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to see what kind of stuff happens. So he's going to swap out his Empoleon and go into Fabio, who is the Mega Ampharos. And that thing's going to hit me with a Wild Charge, but it's not going to do enough to kill me. I didn't even know the thing got Wild Charge. It hasn't got a terrible physical attack stat. Rosemary's gonna go for Sludge Bomb and easily kill that thing. Like, wow. Wasn't expecting, like, you know, well, I don't know. I really underestimate my Rosemary, because Rosemary is so powerful. Like, Sludge Bomb sweeps. Sludge Bomb sweeps bitches. Rosemary's Sludge Bomb is so powerful it can sweep, like, steel types. I'm not really sure what to do. Obviously, a Thunderbolt is going to be coming my way. But obviously 2 Thunderbolts are going to be coming my way, so I'm not really sure where to go in the line of things. Probably going to swap into Vileplume, but Dynadux could predict that and just go for Flamethrower as well. But I could have swapped into Houndoom for that and got the Flash Fire up, so not really sure. But I've already locked into it now, so it's a bit late. And poor Rosemary is possibly going to get a Flamethrower from Dynadux as well. Just gotta wait for everyone else to pick their moves. Whilst I awkwardly like sit here and narrate to myself. I'm wondering whether I should do like Skype things where like maybe I add some of my subs on Skype on like a different Skype account. Well, I never use my Skype account anyway, so I'll just add everyone. And then we could do like live all together, like communicating and stuff. Like what's it called? Free-for-all battles, where like we all do free-for-alls, and it'd be pretty fun. I think we should try doing that sometime. So Quinn's gonna grab that Megastone swag and transform his sheep into a angry, fabulous sheep with a tail that reminds me an awful lot of ice cream. Rosemary's gonna go for Giga Drain, which is gonna be resisted because of its dragon typing, unfortunately. And Dynadux gonna go for Flame Charge on Rosemary, which is going to take it out, unfortunately, for Rosemary. And I'm gonna eat this thunder like it's cookies. Actually, that did an awful lot to me, considering I resisted. But then again, I'm not that especially defensive. It wasn't even a crit as well, which is worrying. Okay, I'm gonna predict some sort of fire type move on me, so I'm gonna swap into my Houndoom, hopefully to get Flash Fire. And if not, then I've probably killed my own Houndoom because it can't take hits for shit. So I'm pretty worried about my poor Houndoom here. Oh, he went for a Fire Blast, and that was pretty nicely predicted. So that worked out quite nicely for me. Ampharos is going to go for Cotton Guard. And Swellow's going to get burned by that Flame Up, like, swag. So I've gone for a Mega and a Protect, so I want a Mega and get my speed up as high as I can get it, my special attack up as high as I can get it before I even think about taking damage from anyone, because Houndoom is so frail. So I've gone for the Mega and the Protect to try and get all my stats up, and I'm already at +1 on my Heat Wave that I have, because it's a transfer Houndoom, so everything's looking pretty nice. Swellow almost takes out the Dynadux there with thingy, Fly, which is pretty impressive, and I'm going to go straight smash for a Heat Wave. I really hope Dynadux doesn't get a Flash Fire itself, because I'm not really sure if it does or not. It's going to go for Thunderbolt and Swellow. It's just going to take it out, unfortunately, for Swellow, because I was kind of expecting it to quick attack Dynadux for me, but it must not have Dynadux. Fabio's going to avoid. It's kind of annoying, but it's just about going to take Dynadux down, even though it's resisted because of that. Obviously, my Mega stat boosts and also the other boosts. I'm going to avoid the Thunder. Thank God. Thank God for evasion hacks, because that would have easily killed my Houndoom, and that would have made me very sad. So I'm happy that I managed to, get that. Dusclops is going to be completely useless and frisk out the obvious Anthracite that it was going to be holding, so that was pretty lame. And I'm just going to go for a Dark Pulse on this Fabio. I could go for a Heat Wave, but I don't know, is it really worth the fact that it could miss? The Dark Pulse is going to do a little bit, and he's going to go for Dragon Pulse on me, and not the Dusclops, and it's going to crit me and kill me, because everyone's been getting crits on me today. Every single battle, it's with the crits. I'm not going to complain, though, because that Thunder probably would have killed me as well. And Dusclops is going to do the only thing it can do, really, which is Will-O-Wisp everything that it possibly can think of Will-O-Wisping, and Pain Splitting its way to victory, probably. I have to swap into my Vileplume here, because I know this thing's got thunder, and I don't want to take any thunders on my Jellicent, so I'm just going to have to chill, kill, and try and blood spill with my Vileplume. Obviously the Giga Drain is going to be resisted. I keep kind of forgetting that myself because, you know, I suck. And I forget that it gets this dragon typing. It's going to go for Thunder on the Dusclops, which I don't think is going to do much at all because of that Eviolite. And he's going for that Hex, which is going to do a huge amount of damage because obviously it's got the status, which is a pretty nice set on the Dusclops. I don't actually see much. Everyone seems to be Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, or Shadow Sneak, something like that. I'd never seen Hex on it really, which would make sense, like perfect sense because of, you know, the Will-O-Wisping, so never really thought of that one. Pokemon's kind of on his own now, which always sucks. Being on your own is like the worst, especially when everyone else has a load of Pokemon left. He's going to go for a Flash Cannon on the Dusclops, which is going to do quite a bit, and I'm able to go for a Giga Drain on it, which is hitting it for neutral and not really doing diddly squid to it either, so it's not too bad. He's going to go for Confuse Ray, so he's Confuse Ray, Hex, Will-O-Wisp, and probably Pain Split. I haven't really got a lot that I can go for. I might as well just continue to spam Giga Drain because it's kind of all I've got and hope that he doesn't have Ice Beam, which he probably would do, but you know. He's going to go for a Hydro Pump on Dusclops because it definitely wouldn't be on me, and he's going to take it out. And I think that's my teammate down. I'm not sure, I haven't been counting. I know Swellow went down his Rosen. Yep, so it's just me and Quinn on our own now. Pretty scared now actually. So I'm going to go for Giga Drain and just try and whittle this thing's HP down bit by bit. I'm going to discover in the next turn whether or not this thing has Ice Beam or not because it hit itself in confusion. I really don't want to risk the Ice Beam, so I'm going to swap into my Jellicent this turn, I think, in the hope that it may hit itself in confusion in the process of swapping as well. So I could get a safe swap and it could kill itself as I swap too. So you can just swap in and, like, please don't have Ice Beam, or if you do have Ice Beam it doesn't really matter now. And he has Ice Beam, so that was a really good swap. And I'm going to tank that Ice Beam, and thank God I do, because that would have been scary otherwise. And I'm going to get the lefties, and I was just like, oh my god, what if I get frozen? Can you imagine if I got frozen? That would be so bad. I don't really have much to hit this thing with. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Ball. Obviously it's Water Steel, so I'm not really sure whether Shadow Ball will probably be neutral in it. I'm not up on most of my typings really. I only know like the standard like techniques. It's going to go for Flash Cannon, which I resist to my knowledge. Yeah, because my Water typing resists Steel. And he's going to get that Special Defense drop, which is pretty, not good. Pretty not good. He's going to go for the I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, and he's going to get taken out by the Shadow Ball because I've got that Crown, Jellicent, Mustache, OP, swagger today. I don't know why I keep saying swag. I don't know. I don't even like swag. Swag, swag, swag on you. Chilling by the fire while we eating. Oh god, not Nidoking. No, I'm going to get KO'd. Scald. Here comes a Sludge Wave. I'm gonna get poisoned. 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 I got the cursed body and I didn't get poisoned. Oh, today is going well. Today's gonna. All that's left would be to have got that burn, which I didn't get. That would have been beautiful. So his Sludge Wave is thingied. He's gonna go for the Earth Power, which isn't gonna do much to me. Oh, it killed me! Oh my god, it killed me! I was not expecting it to kill me. Wow. Okay, this is close. I am scared. It's just my Vileplume and this thing left, and it's gonna wall me for days because I have nothing to hit it with. Oh damn. Oh damn. Well, Sludge Wave is gone, so all it's got is an Earth Power, which is neutral. Oh no, it's got a Sheer Force Ice Beam coming my way. No, a Fire Blast! Ah, nah, squishy! That was such a good battle. Oh, the crit! Why always the crits today? The crits are just so unfair. Okay, that was such a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. See ya!